Continuing coverage now. At 5 o'clock, we told you about a concerned mom who complained of a smelly playground in the Burger King in Buda. So we tested 16 restaurant playscapes at UT's microbiology lab. KXAN's Katina McHenry joins us live from McDonald's in Capitol Plaza over in East Central Austin with more. Katina.
Good evening, Leslie. Well, what everyone has been waiting for is the test results. So without further ado, here they are.
I was actually surprised by how clean some of these were.
One of the moms.
Mom Sunny Surrett and her mom's club complained there was a strong smell of urine in the playscape at Burger King in Buda. She called two organizations, the health department and KXAN. We tested 16 fast food play areas throughout the city, including this Buda Burger King. Microbiologist Dr. Shelley Payne from the University of Texas's Microbiology and Molecular Sciences Lab and her team ran the tests.
There were a few that had large numbers of microorganisms, but that's going to be typical of almost any surface you find where people are touching it, particularly children whose hands may not be washed quite as well as you would like.
The results are in these Petri dishes.
And each one of these dots on the plate represents a single microorganism. We won't see any viruses on this, but we'll pick up bacteria and molds.
We tested for an overall level of bacteria.
And looking at the total numbers of bacteria in these environments gives us some idea of how clean or dirty they are, but doesn't really tell us how many of those have the potential to cause disease.
Let's start with sample number 1, the McDonald's in Round Rock at 620 and I-35.
This is number 1, which had nothing on it. It was very clean.
The outdoor play place at McDonald's in South Austin at I-35 and William Canning.
Number 4 in the samples is remarkably clean. There's almost nothing growing, probably molds that are just normal environmental organisms. Number 6 and 8 had more growth on them.
Number 6 is the North Austin Burger King at Lamar and Rutland. Sample 15 is the Chick-fil-A in Kyle.
15 had small numbers, typical outdoor type organisms.
And then there's the Burger King in Buda, where the moms complained of a strong smell of urine.
I would be a little more concerned about just the level of cleanliness on this.
This is sample 17 from the tunnels.
Number 17, for example, had large amounts of growth on it and had a variety of different colonies.
The rest were clean to moderately clean. So, should parents restrict their children from playing on these playscapes? Dr. Payne says probably not.
I think you let them play. You can't protect them against everything. And these areas are probably no worse than many of the surfaces that they're going to play on their school playgrounds, in their schoolrooms.
So most of these tubes and tunnels aren't big enough for adults to fit through, which might make them more difficult to clean. But the scientists we talked to said what's important is proper hand washing with soap and water or even hand sanitizer. Now, to see the rest of the results and to hear what the corporate offices of these restaurants had to say, you can go to our website right now at KXAN.com. You'll see the rest of the test results of all the playscapes that we tested. We are live in Central Austin. Katina McHenry, KXAN Austin News.